Giggity, 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 goo.
What's up, YouTube? Well, the last 3 days I really haven't been posting much, but I've been trying to upgrade all my gear, and I got a new pet. Obviously, you can see that one. Level 78.5 almost. Red dragon. I had to dye it red, but it looks awesome. I also got new jewelry. I'm full of 6666 gear. Some of them have, like, this one has 7 defense. This one has 7 drop rate. This one has 7 drop rate. And this one has 7 drop rate. And then I have the +9 staff from before, a 15-10 chest, 10-10, 10-10 helmet and boot, 11-11 van, and a 13 defense against magic and 10 defense van. Not the greatest armors. The chest plate was just a really cheap, and I don't want to break it. Eventually I'm going to have to start buying Supreme Cephs and just start getting these up and get some 7.7s here, and we'll save up and try to get like a couple billion, maybe like another 20 billion or something, and then I'll get a whole bunch of Supreme Cephs, and we'll do an upgrade video and all that and see what we can get. For now, we got to get our money back. Our TC Mart went from 13 billion all the way down to, let's see, 6.8 billion. So yeah, we got to bring that up. I spent about 9 billion in the last 3 days on shit. So I also got to level 252. We did some Frozen Land runs. They weren't the greatest runs. It was a lot of scattering and things like that, so I didn't want to record it. In the first one, we weren't sure how well it was going to be, so Tate Midgets didn't want me to record a fail. So we'll get one. And it was actually ended up being a good run. I should have recorded it. I wish I would have. But we'll do that next time. For now, we're going to start off with low-level areas, so low-level people can actually see a good spot to go. For what I always say, start at level 1. Just start killing shit until you level up. Really, just keep killing, keep leveling, keep killing. As soon as you get to level 100, go to East Lad, which is this area here. And if you don't know how to go here, I will show you real quick. Lad Village is where you already are. If you see this little signpost here, you're going to see Mun sitting right here. First time you talk to him, he'll have a little dialogue for you. You talk to him, blah, 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 click, 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 and then you'll be here. From here, you're just going to go at level 100 all the way out here, down through here, and out that gate to your left. And just gather a bunch of those, kill them, gather a bunch, kill them, and keep farming your way all the way out from Bylock supply unit all the way up through here, and you could literally just take a straight line from supply unit all the way to Cliff of Despair. Slowly, very slowly, only killing purple mobs, and you will level straight up to 220. Tainted Land is where you'll finish up the 220. Right around the mega, farming the megas here, which we will get to after this video. This video we're going to be farming Cliff of Despair right over at this beach. At the beach line, we're going to be farming a lot of gargoyles for jewelry, Ceph choice pouches, which are going for 30 to 35 mil right now, normally 25 mil, because people are trying to upgrade their gear for this last month of season. Then we've got jewelry we can craft. We might make a bunch of 4/4s just to sell for 6 mil each or something, and anything we break, we'll get the Ceph choice shards for. So it's money from everything we touch, basically. You can talk to this guy and he'll turn into a portal guy. I think he has a small little talking quest for you. And then you can start portaling out places. And you can just move your way up in the levels. But once you get to level 180, 190-ish, or 170 with good gear, I wouldn't recommend 160 with good gear unless it's really good gear. Like if you're stopped at 160 and you've got like an 8-9 set or something like that. But it is a good spot. My first favorite spot for farming, just because of how easy it is. You can do it with any class. It really does not. You don't need to be able to pull it, so you don't even need a ranged class. In fact, pulling takes longer. If you stop and fire a skill, it takes longer because you're aiming and you're moving the camera around. Here, I could literally mindlessly. Normally, after the first 2 pulls, I'll have enough loot to go through. I can literally just sort my loot while gathering mobs. And all you're going to do is walk to the end of this path here. If you see that road down here, that road is where you're going to stop. Now, depending on your computer or depending on the time of day, sometimes it gets really laggy at times. Like right now, I'm getting pretty laggy. I don't know why. Probably because of the streaming. I mean the video. But give me 1 second. It'll catch up in a minute. Now, I do have a lot of drop rate, as you can see, as I showed you earlier. So I will be getting a better drop rate than you. But it's not like some insane amount that this isn't worth doing with your drop rate. This will get you to my drop rate eventually. I'm only going to keep things that are worth fucking with. Otherwise, why? But single statters are always worth fucking with because you can always drop Ceph gems onto it until it breaks. And if it gets to 7 PSA, cool, sell it. If not, the Ceph gems end up being worth 450 to 550,000 each because they break and give you Ceph shards. Single statters, meaning things like this with only one stat, means you can drop 5 Cephs on it, you're only breaking 5 Cephs. If you have a double stat, you could literally drop 10 Cephs on it, get them both to 5/5, and then break it to 6. You're only going to get 6 Cephs for 11 Cephs used. So single statters throw all your Ceph gems that you loot onto. It literally makes you 550,000 Lenny per Ceph shard. So it's always worth it. Ceph choice gems at a normal price is worth around 500 or 400 to 500,000 a pop. So realistically, if you were to also do the same thing with Ceph choice gems, it's almost like being able to infinitely stack your Ceph choice gems because they're worth the same now as they are if I upgraded something to 7 and failed. If you caught on to all that. Ceph shards are worth around 450 to 500,000 each. The same price as Ceph choice gems, and 4 times the price or 3 times the price as Ceph gems. So you will profit if you use Ceph gems, and you'll basically just stack your Ceph choice gems if you break those. So by all means, any Ceph and Ceph choice gems you loot here, burn them all. On single statters, don't drop Ceph gems into dual statters. And don't Ceph choice, like if it's a defense against magic ring, get it to 7 defense against magic or 7 defense. If it doesn't make it, fuck it. If it does, cool. Then finish upgrading it to like 7/5 or something safe. That way, the worst case scenario, it breaks and you don't lose all those Ceph choices. But if you get it to 5, 5, 5, 4, and then it breaks, you just wasted 19 Ceph choices. And then you used 1 more, so you wasted 20 Ceph choices on something that you're only going to get 6 shards back for. So you're going to get 2.5 mil for 20 Ceph choice. You might as well sell them for 87k each or something. It's just not worth it. So basically just either make 4 4s and sell them for 10 mil each, or drop Ceph choice onto certain things that, like defense, like if you pick up rings like this, try for defense against magic 7 on all your rings like that. If they all break, cool. You stacked up all your Ceph choice. You don't get any less money for doing that, for the Ceph choice burned. If one makes it, you sell that 1/7 for like 150, 200 mil, and all your Ceph shards for 450 to 550,000 each. So you still didn't lose anything. You gained that price for the ring, really. The ring was free. And same thing with Ceph gems. These you can throw away, or you can use these to craft more of those. Like with, I'm sure I can get one here. Not that. Like this one, defense against magic. Oh, I'm gonna stop for a second. I probably got to close up my internet browser or something. Something's lagging me out here. But defense against magic will drop a divine gem. We picked it up, so it's not any loss to me. We got dodge on it. And dexterity, so that was crap. But as you can see, we can burn those gems real quick here just by making more chances at jewelry. You know, we're literally, you can create a 5/5 set out here just by time spent and leveling. If you're 190, by the time you get to level 210, you'll have a 4/4 or 5/5 set just by the shit you make out here, and you'll have another 2 sets to sell. like this. Dodge ring, I'm probably just going to set that aside as a single statter. Same with that one. And these we could just freely burn. Who cares what they get up to? Because we'll burn them with Ceph gems or Ceph choice gems or whatever. And then we'll get our Ceph shards. Now again, normally I collect this entire field, but right now I'm getting a little laggy, so we're only collecting a little bit at a time. But with 300% drop rate, it kind of still gives me a hell of a lot of drops. Alright, we got another single statter. And a Ceph gem. Those are always nice to pick up. And of course you can always buy Ceph gems for like 10 mil a pouch. And if you buy 10 pouches of them, you'll get one Ceph shard. And if you think about that, that means you'll be getting Supreme Cephs for 100 mil at 10 mil a pouch. I've gotten Ceph gems for 8 mil a pouch. And I was able to make a Ceph Supreme for 80 mil. They sell for 300 mil. So, you do the math. It's just pretty easy to get that little extra money for nothing. All you're doing is burning off your Ceph gems and stuff that you're looting, and then all of a sudden at the end you get 3 times your money for it. And let's just turn that into a single. Ooh. Sorcery gems will turn into a single statter. Magic gems will turn it into a double statter. So if you're trying to make more single statters, go for the sorcery gems. Let's see if we can turn that into a single statter. Yeah, that's what's up. Another single statter. And that's just for the hell of it, to see if we can break it. Well, let's try it now, actually. See if we get 7 defense against magic. If we do, then that means we're going to have to delve the mana recovery, add dodge, and drop rate, and get those to 666. But I highly doubt it's going to make it. Yep, there we go, it broke. Ooh. We got someone else here. After the lag stops, maybe we'll try and kill him. Just because I'm an asshole. Oh no, he's in my tribe. He's an ally. So I'm not going to kill him. But we might move over to the next area though, since he's going to be here. Now that you've seen this area, we'll move over to the megas. Little, in my opinion, a little better loot. A little less trash. But less one statters. Because those are technically considered trash. And of course, herb is worth 4 mil a stack. Again, when you post herb on your, or any kind of mats like these on your stall, just remember to type 300 each. And when you highlight the whole stack, it's going to say you get 300. That's not the case. You're going to get 3 mil for the stack. It's just a bug. If anyone else actually buys something from, if they were to buy something off your stall, they would have to pay 3 mil for that stack. If you were to bring an alt and look at it, you would see what I'm talking about. But yeah, herb is 4 mil a stack, leather is 3.5 mil a stack, and metal, good luck, you're not gonna sell it. Gem, 3 to 4 mil a stack. So that being said, if you get like, while you're out here, you just keep farming like crazy, you get like large packs, and you do it for 2 hours straight, 3 hours straight, you end up with like 15 stacks. That's 45 mil right there. Of, you know, 7 of those, 4 of those, and 5 of those, or whatever the hell. You know, you got 50 mil in resources, another 200 mil in Ceph choice pouches, and another 200 mil in jewelry, and then another 200 mil in Ceph choice shards. So, you could easily make in 2-3 hours here a couple billion. Or at least $1 billion. What do we get here? Again, these aren't really big stacks. I gotta check and see what I have up here. Let's just close out of my internet browser. I'm not closing out of TC Mart. I need my money. And 9. Alright, and then I'm gonna get buffed up real good. I'm gonna go pull some more of these megas here, and I'll show you what the loot looks like on that. And the nice thing about the megas and for the gargoyles, they really just follow you if you walk right by them. So, effortless. You literally don't need a range class, you don't need to do anything, you just keep walking around in circles and wait till you get a big enough pack and then murder it all. And we got a ton of one-statters to break now. And if you get enough of these, you literally just buy Ceph gems and break them. That's all you do. It's quick. And then once they're all broken, you tripled your money. It's the easiest thing in the world. Everybody buys Supreme Cephs. If somebody tries to tell you they're cheaper than 300 mil or 250 mil, they're like, oh, I'll give you 100 mil for it. It's all it's worth. Then call them a lying, scamming bitch and walk away. These sell. I sold 3 of them yesterday for, what was it, 300 mil each, and well, 300, 300, and 250, and they sold quick. People need them right now because that's the only thing people are using to upgrade all of their gear. Like me, that's all I need right now. I need probably 1,000 of them so I could try to get like a 15-15 8/8 set, you know, but that's over time. For now, I just want to get my money up and then go back to getting a ton of those. And I might actually do that, where I might break all of these and turn it into sub-cephs, and as I said, make a video and do a huge upgrade and see if what we can get our setup to in one video, like a 5-minute video. See what we do. And if we get it up a good amount, we could literally technically make billions in a video. I'm doing smaller packs that way, just so I don't get the lag. For some reason my computer's running a little warm here and I don't want to reboot it, because then I have to cut the video. So we'll do this video and then we'll reboot it. My next video will be less laggy, but we don't get any lag if we don't farm big packs, so we're good. All you gotta do is just keep going, grabbing all these. You can pull them if you want, but again, it makes it take longer. But you can just shoot at the ones that are far away from you and kind of like walk one path. But they do spawn around the road here. If you want to just literally circle up this path, up the beach, and then take a circle around down the whole road and then up the center, you can grab everything at once. But I would recommend not having anything open in the background, just because with that many mobs, you're just gonna, it creates a huge lag fuck. You're just like chop, 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 chop. Like, these Ceph choice pouches have been selling all day long for 30 million per pouch. And we've probably already made a couple pouches. Let's see. These get us pouches. These get us pouches. And where are the blue ones? I know I just seen them. There they are. So these will get us pouches here. We're probably not even up to a single pouch yet, but we've also got these and we've been burning them. And we'll burn all these for more shards, which are just the same as buying Ceph choices. It's basically a way you can get a whole lot of Ceph choice and Ceph choice shards, which sell for the same price, without actually having to farm an island or anything like that. And I sell my Ceph choice shards every day in my shop. Sometimes it takes waiting for a buyer, but they always come by and finish off their Supreme and drop it on their armor real quick, and they'll blow 200 mil at a time just buying shards. So if you never want to make them, you can just sell the shards. And then of course, if you do happen to get 500, you can sell the sup for like 300 million or something like that. And it'll sell, even if a couple people offer less and pass by it 15 times. Eventually they're going to buy it, because even if they go and buy another one for cheaper, they still need more. So they'll buy yours, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. So just don't give up and don't be patient. You'll get your 300 mil or whatever you need for it. But actually, I think I've seen a couple of them sell for 400 mil, even 150, 200 TC. But that's a little expensive. But you can still get that much. You just got to say, hey, selling sup for 400 mil or 200 TC. And you say it enough times, people will be like, all right, here's your fucking 200 TC, man. And you're like, yay. You know, profit big time. Go big or go home, you know what I mean? That sounded like Jimmy. Alright, drop that shit. I don't want it. I don't want that shit neither. You know what? Fuck you. I don't want that either. No. No. Yeah. Ooh, what is that? What are you gonna be? What are you gonna be when you grow up? Strength +1? You suck. I don't want that. Alright. Ooh, what are you gonna be when you grow up? Defense against magic, now that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you up there. I got one for the homies, one for the bitches, one for your mom, and one for your sister. Ah, that one's where it broke. Your sister's off bounds. Alright, I'm sorry. I guess it'll never break for the homies or the bitches, because that's 1 and 2. Things don't really break going to 3. So the homies and the bitches, they're always safe. It's cool. But once you start talking about the mom and the daughter, and the sister and the brother, now it's personal. Hello, Mega. You're all gonna die now. Lethal injection of this dick. What's up? And flat. All at once. I'm gonna probably go back and see what the gargoyles look like. I'm not a huge fan of the mega field because they're a little bit further apart than the gargoyles. But the gargoyles, you literally just go right through that, kill it, wait for spawn, right through it, kill it, wait for spawn. So easy. You can literally just close your eyes and do it. If you knew the rhythm of, okay, I hear them all dying, now it's time to loot, press shift, you could blindly farm the gargoyles. So, I might go back over to the blind farm. Or I might just stick with these since there's a big giant field of them right now. Let's grab this bitch. Come here. Thank you. Gotta kill these fuckers. Alright. And more gems and more gems and more gems. What do we get there? That's a bunch of crap, you know what I mean? Well, that isn't. If I had a sorcery gem. Ah, good, it gave me 1 stat. Well, a lot of times the magic gems, when successful, they'll give it 2 stats, and then you throw it away. But sometimes they give them 1. We got a ton of stuff to break now. And those are just easy find, you know. Yeah, they're worthless, yeah, they're crappy, and every once in a while you might get one to +7, like a defense against magic or something you can do something with. But your goal isn't to get them to 7. Your goal is to just break them with Seth gems. And triple your money on the Seth gems. You spend 100 mil on Seth gems, get 300 mil. You spend 300 mil on Seth gems, get 900 mil. Just all you gotta do is have a whole bunch of 1-statters. And you can get 1-statters in here, you can get 1-statters at B3, you can get 1-statters at level 100, at NASA at level 80. Literally, you can get 1-statters anywhere it starts dropping jewelry. And I think level 80 at NASA, I'm pretty sure it's level 80. I could be wrong. Could be level 120. I don't know. Whichever one it is. Wherever you can find jewelry. It doesn't even have to be jewelry. I keep saying that. You can literally go to the vendor and drop sorcery or magic gems onto armor. that you buy off the vendor. So no farming required at all. And drop a bunch of Sep Gems into them, break the pieces, get your Sep-Seps, and sell the Sep-Seps for 3 times the cost of the Sep Gems. So that's literally just time involved, killing nothing. You could do it with a level 1 character. Just buy a bunch of crappy level 12 armor from a vendor, put 1 stat on them, and break them with Sep Gems. And you could be a billionaire in 2 days. You could have more money than me in 4 days. I just would not. That's to literally farm up 20,000 Cephs or 50,000 Cephs and buy that many armors off the vendor. It would just take literally 3 or 4 days of straight farming of just that. But you can make like 3,000 TC that way if you really wanted to. And you would make it quick because the Seps would sell very fast. And every time you sold your Sep, you just bought a whole lot more Sep Gems. Or you farm the Sep Gems on an island or something, even cheaper. But it really doesn't save you much. The money it saves you for farming your own Sep Gems, you could have spent that same amount of time just farming, making more 1-statters out of a vendor, and you would have made more money in that hour. So I recommend just buying the Sep Gems. See if you can buy them for like 7 mil a pouch or 8 mil a pouch, and then stocking up like 100, 200 pouches. And if you got 100 pouches, that's 10 Supremes. That's literally worth 3 to 4 billion, or 2.5 to 4 billion gold. And you'd only be paying about 700 mil. Yeah, almost 4 times your money. Definitely worth doing. And the things you're breaking, you could just buy from the vendor, as I said, so that's free. Time involved, that's all that is. And then you just open a pouch, break what you have, open a pouch, break what you have, and keep going. But when I collect 1-statters, at least they take a little longer to break, and you can stack like 300 of them in one thing, and then fill up the same 50 slots with Sep Gems over and over again until all the jewelry's broken, and then bring out another pack of jewelry to break. Just makes a faster process, and it allows me to farm all this other shit and get free Sep Choice and Sep Gems while I'm out here, also collecting 1-statters, instead of buying them at the vendor and doing nothing but that. And I don't want any of that shit. Give me the sorcery. Thank you. And let's break something else. You're dead. There we go. And I saw a pussycat. There we go. That one. And that one. And I guess we're down to Sep Choice, so let's break all of our Sep Choice real quick. And is it gonna get 7? Nope. I always keep it if it gets to 7. Physical attack, I keep it if it goes to 8. Because nobody wants 7 PA. But 8 PA, they're like, alright, I'll craft that shit. Because if I get an 8-7, then it's worth it. Let's try for 6 decks. I don't know why that would help us. But it allows us to be rid of the necklace and rid of the Sep Choice. There we are. And then we'll break this necklace right here. And as you can see, I just wasted all those Sep Choices, but now we have 27 shards. And those 27 shards I'm going to post for 490,000 a piece in my shop, and they're going to all sell. And then I'm going to make a hell of a lot more with that. So what is that? 490,000 times 10 is roughly it's 4.9 mil, but roughly 5 mil times almost 3. So let's say 13 mil right there. And then we've got probably 2 pouches of Sep Choice, maybe 1.5, which we'll probably use to break things. We'll see how much we make by the end of this. It's not the greatest spot. It's just a really nice spot if you're not leveled enough to do the higher level spots. Like, we'll do some V3 and V2 in a little bit, but for now I just wanted to show you this one first. Well, that was a waste of my time and your time. 4 jams later, 2-step. Fuck you. I thought I said I was going to go to the gargoyles, and I never did. So we're going to go to the gargoyles. My pet just talked. Probably needed a mushroom. There we are. He's got his mushroom. He's happy. His name is Chief. My last pet was named Giggity, like my cat, but this one I bought really cheap from a tribe member. Alright. I'm hoping this guy's still not. I think he is still here. Maybe not. Because if he's not here anymore, then I can come back here and it'll be a pretty decent pull. Because right here is where the main concentration of gargoyles and... there he is. Shit. Guess we're going this way. See, I like this place a lot better. It's a hell of a lot more loot. And you know what? We're going to probably cut this video here and make another video just about this spot, but on the next server. Now that I've used most of my drop scroll. Because the other server is far better. And we might have less lag over there because it could be server side. Let's see. Let's drop all this shit. We'll calculate what we earned real quick. And then we'll cut to the next video. Once we get over to that portal over there. I used to just kill myself, but I just don't even want to watch this dragon die. He's so cool. He does a huge difference in my attack. Like, watch this. Oh wait, I'll show you when we get to this. We'll kill this first. Let's kill these fuckers. See how much more loot that is just from a little pack? Yeah. I'd prefer these guys. We're gonna do these. And dead. Alright. Any new things? Yeah, we got that. Let's break it. Cool. Alright. And there we are. Let's see. So we're going to talk right back to this guy right here. Teleport to Vylock. And then we're going to talk to him again. And we're going to go right over to Tainted Land. Over at Tainted Land, right where you spawn in, is this guy. You talk to him to switch your orbs out for the green things, which is what you want. The green orbs will get you the Seth Choice pouches, which are your best bang for your money. Other than the books, technically the books get you more money, but you gotta wait for the buyer. Alright, we only got 9, so we didn't even make a pouch yet out of that. Pouch costs 15 from this guy here, Purified Orb Merchant. And over at number 3 slot, yeah, Seth Choice pouches at 15 Purified Orbs each. We'll get a few more in this next video because we'll actually start looting them a hell of a lot faster. You'll see. But I also wanted to show you this. So with my pet off, let's get the attack buff on. Not the scroll, just my red mage one. We have 8,404 attack, right? Drop that off, 7,688. That means I went up almost 800 attack just by the fucking dragon. But yes, that's cool. That's awesome, though. I like that dragon. Always wanted to have a red dragon, and now I do. It is cool. Just keep following your dreams. Everything will come true. Alright, see you next time. Probably very soon. Play turf battles.
No!